Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see all of you here for our Buddha Day Hanamatsuri service. And we're very glad to see our neighbors and our friends from the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji. So we're glad that you're joining us for the service today. Don't mind me, but I have a in my mouth because I went to the volleyball game last night. And as usual, I do a lot of cheering, so it kind of hurt my throat. So that's why, okay, but go Bulls. They won in 3 last night. The night before it was 4, but last night it was in 3. And so I'm so happy, but I did a lot of cheering, and I always do that. So right after the game, of course, then I have to But I'm sure a lot of you were cheering for them at home if you do love volleyball and you watch it. We'll begin with the ringing of the temple bell, or kansho, that signifies the beginning of our temple service. It is a deep and sacred ritual steeped in ancient tradition. It is the calling of the people to come together to listen to the Dharma teachings. The temple bell represents the gratitude and deep appreciation of the members, friends, and guests of the Windward Buddhist Temple. Please sit quietly. Please rise for the meditation, followed by the chanting of the Vandana Ti-Sarana. You'll be both in Pali and English by the congregation. If you are not familiar with it, you can find it in this red book on page 7. be seated. We'll now have the Sambujo on page 9 in our Jodo Shinshu service book, page 9.
Buddha, Sakyamuni Buddha, and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions to this Hanamatsuri service. Today, the Windward Buddhist Temple and the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji Sandhas have gathered together to observe the birthday of Siddhartha Gautama, the Indian prince who became the Buddha Sakyamuni, the awakened one, a sage of the Shakyas. Siddhartha was born on the 8th day of April, and soon after his birth, flowers bloomed everywhere. A light, sweet rain fell from the heavens to bathe the body of the newborn baby. In the same way, a special pavilion of flowers was constructed in a basin of sweet tea to bathe the image of the baby Siddhartha. Wonderful it is, the birth of those who are destined to awaken. Wonderful it is, the Dharma that seeks to awaken all sentient beings. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. We will have the chanting of the Kanmoku-ge by Reverend Dr. Bert Sumikawa while members are pouring tea on the baby Buddha statue.
Sakyamuni Buddha, to the great and noble one, among all humanity, pouring out its pure sweet tea. Let us praise Sakyamuni, Buddha pure and virtuous, Ahom Kanmoku-ge Pouring, Yoshi Shou Kudokuju, Kojoku Shujo Ryoriku, Dosho Nyorai Johoshin, Teishu Daisho Bogyamon, Tenjo Tenge Yosokuson, Gato Koni Kudokusui, Kanyoku Nyorai Johoshin. I pour sweet tea on Buddha, whose great virtues and wisdom help all beings to remove all defilements and be called to mindfulness of Buddha. Thus I bow in reverence to Sakyamuni Buddha, to the great and noble one, among all humanity, pouring out this pure sweet tea. Let us praise Sakyamuni, Buddha pure and virtuous, Ahom Kanmoku-ge Pouring, Joshi Shogun Kudokuju, Kojoku Shujo Ryoriku, Dosho Nyorai Johoshin, Teishu Daisho Bogyamon, Enjo Tenge Yosokuson, Gato Koni Kudokusui, Kanyoku Nyorai Johoshin. I pour sweet tea on Buddha, whose great virtues and wisdom help all beings to remove all defilements and be called to mindfulness of Buddha. Thus I bow in noble one,
among all humanity, pouring out this pure sweet tea. Let us praise Sakyamuni, Buddha pure and virtuous, Gakon Kanmoku-ge Chochi Shogon Kudokuju, Gojokushu Jororiku, Joho Nyorai Johoshin, Keishu Daisho Bogyamon, Enjo Tengeryo Sokuson, Gato Koni Kudokusui, Kanyoku Nyorai Johoshin. I pour sweet tea on Buddha, whose great virtues and wisdom help all beings to remove all defilements and be called to mindfulness of Buddha. Thus I bow in reverence to Sakyamuni Buddha, to the great and noble one among all humanity, pouring out this pure sweet tea. Let us praise Sakyamuni, Buddha pure and virtuous. Please rise for the Gatha. Happy Buddha Day on page 56 in the brown Praises of the Buddha book. Page 56. Please be seated. Reverend Marcus Sawada of Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji is our speaker for the Buddha Day Hanamatsuri service. Reverend Brennan will introduce Reverend Sak.
Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a nice Sangha gathering. We're very privileged to have Reverend Marcus Jinan Sawada as our speaker today. He is the minister at Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji. Reverend Sawada is very young. He's only 58 years old. He was born in Brazil. His father and mother were both Buddhist ministers, and he said they worked so hard that he knew he did not want to do that. So he went to university and he majored in physical education, and he was very active, and he was a professional soccer player. He coordinated different events, was a fitness and personal trainer. He was active in Japan soccer also, where he had the opportunity to work with many stars, so it must have been a wonderful experience. He worked for the Japan and Brazilian government. He also, because he can speak Portuguese and Japanese and English, he was often the translator for different occasions. He also spoke Spanish. My goodness, I think basically I speak English and just a little bit of Japanese. Tutoring foreign students in Japanese school, and he taught Portuguese in Japanese government agencies. Then, I guess you could say he had a personal experience and decided that he would become a minister. So he went to Osaka to the Higashi University, the Doho University it was Nagoya, I'm sorry. And so he had his training, and then he worked at the Higashi headquarters, and then he, after he received his kyoshi, he came out to Hawaii, and he was assigned to Hilo Higashi Hongwanji. In 2021, he was assigned as resident minister of Kaneohe. So he was on the Big Island for 8 years. So he must know Big Island pretty well. I'm not sure how well he knows Oahu, but he'll learn, So, Reverend Sawada, please, thank you very much.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Before I start my talk, Master Renyo reminds us 3 important things. First, how to listen with the heart. First, you should listen as you are listening for the very first time. You should listen as this message is for you alone. And 3, you should listen as this is the last time you will ever do so in your life. Master Renyo, 500 years ago. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Aloha! I want to put some kiai. Kiai, do you know kiai? Yeah. Let's start doing some massage like that. This is good for, we can open your mind. You can feel like here now. You can put your hands too. Good. And now we do one karate exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. One more. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kiai. Kiai means, you put chi, energy. I encounter right now, being you still alive here now. Yeah? Good. I want to thank you, all congregation. I feel like this is my temple too. And we are doing this joint services. Oh, I'm really happy because I came here. People so familiar, For a long time, we do the joint bond dance together there in the wall there, I met Mrs. Cynthia, Kukino-san, Kusano-san, Dennis, Sensei Bert and Sensei Barbara. Everyone of you is like our family, the same congregation. Thank you so much. I'm really happy on being here. Today is Buddha's birthday, But it's said Sakyamuni Buddha, when the little baby was born, she walked 7 steps, and he declared. Could you put, This is my letter, sorry, I prepared this morning because I didn't, and he declared, he walked 4 directions, and he declared, heaven, right hand, heaven above, heavens below, I alone am the worthy honored one. In Japanese, Tenjo, Tenga, Yuiga, Dokuson. Oh my gosh, what does it mean? I cannot understand. And he continued that number 2. There. Could you? My word is the word of passion suffering. Also, is my place that I came to be happy. This is Sangai Kaiku Goto Anshi. This is my word is the word of passion, suffering, 3 poisons also. I is my place that I came to be happy. Sensei, I cannot understand. Me too. Then, number 3. What do these statements means? These 3 points, we can say in India cosmology, they have a system of caste system where your birth defines where the group you can set up there, you can be. This system is usually divided in 5 systems. Now, inside, like a head is the Brahmas. These are high level classes. The second, this rib is the warriors there. And the third is the waist is like a people. Oh, let me find it here. Yeah. The people, they are merchants, like do business, the waist here. And the fourth is a laborers, at the top of feet, like here. And untouchables is in the bottom of the feet, and there is another, they don't enter in that qualifications. The 6th. And the Sakyamuni, he look at that like, boy, you cannot be like that, yeah? You cannot be. Why if you are born rich, you have to be only rich, yeah? You cannot. This is all it's considered. And there is another, in this cosmology, we say the world we live, or for them, they believe in reincarnation or transmigration. What you do will define where you are going to be in the next life. We have these 6 realms, 6 words. The first one, the worst one, we call this as a hell, the hellish, the worst. Then everything is burning. And the second is the hungry ghost, like a greed. You want more, like a big belly of a demon, like a big belly. You eat more. You want more and more. And this is a greed. And the 3 is animal, like a servitude, is only acted by instinct there. And Ashura is like a opposite of diva. It's like a demon, but it's like you feel better than others, but in negative point. Like you make trouble, you make problems, you criticize the others, you have jealousy, like that. This is called Ashura. And the humans, like us, is a word when you have like a moralistic, have a moral ethics, like you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do. But we condemn others different from our point of view too. This is human. We use the rules, we can use this intellect, but we, at the same time we can discriminate people different from us. And there is a diva. Diva is a high grade, like you are very high position here. I'm a minister. I look at you, and low positions there. As I feel like more than you. This is like a diva. This is what you do in your life. You can rebirth in high state or lower state. You can go to the hell. You can be animal, or you can be. This is what they think before. But for us, this what Sakyamuni Buddha, he walked 7 steps, means these 6 realms, and the 7 step symbolize you transcend these 6 realms. Yeah, this is, we will say, enlightenment or nirvana. This is what they'll say. But let's make one exercise in your mind. Imagine you are queen or a king, yeah? Do you think how we are preparing for a big banquet there? A lot of people, important people come to this important banquet there. You are as a king, or you are a prime minister, or you are a very important person, yeah? You have your material life satisfied, all things you don't, yeah? But suddenly in this banquet you see one situation like a server there, a worker, a waiter there, he slipped and fell down, and the glass of wine spilled there and spilled in, touched a lot of important person, and you as a leader of that banquet, how do you feel? Oh, that guy. Oh. I prepare everything to be good, good, good. Can you think in this situation, you are like you can feel like a diva, but you become angry. Yeah? You have this feeling too. How do you say? In Buddhism, this state, or for example, you in Tanzania, I don't say in English, Tanzania or Tanzania, yeah, in Africa, there is a indigenous people there, they call it Hasdabe. They are gatherers and they hunt. They are nomads. Every day they hunt and they collect from the nature their foods. And do you think that people, they feel sometimes angry, or they hatred, or they ignore others? Do you think they can do that? They do. Yeah? Do you think this kind of people is lesser happy than you, or than the diva? You cannot affirm nothing. Yeah. And I have one situation when sometimes some in our services, homeless come. Yeah. One nice homeless guy came, and I could learn a lot from him. Yeah. And this guy is so smart, but he is homeless. That what? And he used to come and try to clean the water there. Of course, it cannot be like you, we're like you, but I could learn a lot of them. But in another occasion, there was a homeless lady. Sometimes he comes to the temple inside there, and I become a little, get nervous there. I said that, go out, go out, go out. Yeah. That the same homeless, but how I acted, yeah, is different. Yeah. Who is wrong? Is the homeless or this mind? That what you can understand, this six realms like is your way of thinking, your mind, your way of living. This is what you call this samsara. Yeah? This is from one day, on 1 minute, you have this, sometimes you feel like a demon, you like an animal, you act like a semi-god, or you like a very ashura or a human. This is what we do usually. Yeah? This is our world. And the Sakyamuni Buddha realized that is all don't have any substance there. Yeah? These 6 realms is our state of mind. Yeah? And more he tried to be to this enlightenment path, he realized there that he wasn't there. He was absent of there. Yeah, more he realized that reality doesn't matter. What do you think? What do you judge? What do you feel? This is our word. This is our mind. This is 6 steps. And the 7th step, you realize that. Then, that statement, heaven, yeah, the heaven above and heaven below, I'm alone one, honorward one. That means you was born as a human. As a human, it's so rare, it's so hard to you have this body be born. It's not like a statement saying like I'm the better than what. No, it's you as a human. It's really hard to be born as a human. You cannot imagine how billions of situations and you can sit here now. This is what Sakyamuni Buddha tried to say. That you are important, you are very important. But we have this secular world where we live, this mind. Yeah? And the 7th step, that means nirvana, overcome these 6 realms. But it's really hard to overcome these 6 realms. We cannot do that. Only this statement of Sakyamuni Buddha represents our condition as a human being here. And the other one, when he told there, Sangai Kaiku Goto Anshi, my words is the word of passion, suffering, the word of 3 poisons. 3 poisons is greed, hatred, ignorance. Yeah, these 3 poisons. We are moved by these 3 poisons. Everything. Instead of you are king, even you are human, but we have these 6 faces every moment. Yeah, because if you have here 50 people here, 50 different visions of life here, 50 different visions of faith, 50 different visions about reality. This is what Sakyamuni Buddha realized. And this 7th step means this, how we can be free from that. It's like not your decision. Yeah? You don't do nothing. You can do nothing. Yeah? You only can be as you are. As you are, as it is. But what does mean as it is? Oh, I will practice as it is to become Buddha. Yeah. This as it is, you cannot practice. As it is your own karma. What is karma? Karma is what you verbalize, what do you think, what do you act. This is karma. Yeah? It is our manifestation. Yeah? That enlightenment means you overcome this karma. Overcome this karma. No birth, no death. Yeah. This is what does mean enlightenment. Then today we are here to understand. Oh, I don't know if you can understand or not, but liberation, be liberation from samsara, is something we cannot do because we can only judge things from the dual point of view, dualistic. Good or bad, right or wrong, this is human. Since we came here until the last day, I cannot escape from this judgment there. Then, how we can be liberated, how we can feel like Buddha? I don't know. But Master Shirang gave you a suggestion for us. That he said, imagine if our world passions, our 6 realms are like ice. Like ice. But the essence of this ice is the water. And the water goes to the ocean. Like that. What do you think? What do you believe? What do you do? Doesn't matter. We are going to the ocean. Yeah, our essence as a human is the water there. Yeah? This water is the path what Sakyamuni Buddha was trying to point to us. This nirvana is not something what you believe you do, you have to transcend. Is you only live this moment right now. Because we have only projection for the futures, or we bring memories from the past, but you forget you are here now, this moment. All you need, all you have is here now. This is the reason you're here now. Yeah? And you should listen as this is the last time. What does mean this? You should listen. The last time means you should listen this message when you're still alive, when you have a physical condition, when you have your ears to hear. This is the last time. And the message is for you alone. That means, yeah, if you put this message only, you listen to this message like only a scholar, don't have meaning. You have to put this, what you could learn something today and put in your life and reflect in your life. This is for me. Yeah? And when you point one finger for others, you are point 3 for you. Yeah, this is. Yeah? This is, we'll come back for this. These are really important things. And this is the first time. Every time is the first time. You never have the second time. Because you are not the same. Every time is the first time. Yeah, this is what Master Enyo wants to tell us. Yeah. And the Hanamatsuri, of course, the Buddha celebration, baby Buddha, but this celebration means something to you really appreciate who you are. You are not perfect, but you recognize you are not perfect. Yeah? And we can help others to be happy, and you will be happy. Help their suffering is my suffering. Their happiness is my happiness. I cannot become Buddha if you don't become Buddha first. Yeah? This is the Buddha's aspiration. Yeah? Buddha's aspiration is that if you make people happy, you can be happy. If you feel their suffering, you can share their suffering with you, and you can share. You are different, but you are the same. All goes to the ocean. All goes. You are water. Yeah, water. Sometimes you are steam. Sometimes you are hard rock like ice, but your essence, your nature is water. You go to the ocean. Yeah, this is what this means. You are not better than others. You are not. I am not better than that old others guy like a Hasdab people, or like a king, or like a queen, or like a homeless. No? He has. And you can encounter others in you, you in others. This makes a difference in this world. Thanks so much for today. Your hands together in Gasho. Thank you for today. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you very much, Reverend Sawada. You prepared us to sit down and listen first, and then you shared information with us and made us think about what we are and what we can do. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. Would you please all rise and turn to page 151 in this book for the Gatha, okay? Page 151. Please continue standing for the Nembutsu. And if you are not familiar with it, you can turn to page 107 if you are new to our group. Okay? So page 107. Please be seated. We'll have announcements by our president, Mr. Dennis Tashiro.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy Buddha Day.
Happy Buddha.
Thank you all for coming today. Reverend Sawada, let me say this right. Obrigado. Thank you very much for being here, for your message. Thank you also to Reverend Bert, Reverend Barbara, Shirley for being our MC, Alan for being our greeter, and Joy and Lisa for playing the piano. Today we will be having refreshments after the service. Team C is in charge, led by Merle. Let's see, we have some guests, a few guests. Let's see, first of all, I want to make sure I read this name right. Marva. Welcome, Marva. Mark. I'm sorry. Yeah. Where's Mark?
He went to the
Oh, left? Oh. Okay. There's a few faces that we've seen you several times now. I welcome you back to our service.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of other guests. I don't know if I can call every name, but could everyone from the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji please rise? Thank you all for coming, our friends from Kaneohe. I'm from Kaneohe too, by the way. Several of us live in Kaneohe. I'd also like to welcome our temple's newest member, my daughter Jennifer, and her husband Andre Liang. Thank you for accepting. Okay, we're continuing our food drive to support the Hawaii Food Bank. We have until next Sunday. Then we'll be turning the donations into the food bank. So if not today, but next Sunday, could you bring your donations of non-perishable food? We still have the boxes out here for the collection. Next Sunday will be our Eshini Kakushini Day service, which will be led by Reverend Burt. Our guest speaker will be Lois Toyama of the Jikoen Hongwanji. Eshini was the wife of Shinran Shonen, and Kakushini was their daughter. So just in case you didn't know. There's a recently announced educational session, LGBTQIA plus 101. It's to basically get everyone better informed of what this community is comprised of and their beliefs, so we can get a better understanding. This session will be held Saturday, April 22nd, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. You can attend in person at the Buddhist Study Center or by Zoom. I'll have the flyer up on the bulletin board, and there's a web address that you can sign up for the session. On April 25th, I believe it's a Tuesday, right? Some of us will be volunteering. This is something that we've been involved with for several years now with the Kailua Service Care events. And basically, they provide a bunch of services for homeless people, including a hot meal and snacks. So this month, we will be providing the hot meal and some snacks for the homeless. But the Kailua Service Care events, they also provide, they provide hot showers, resources and services, documentation and ID services, getting people connected to housing and temporary employment. So they're a very good program that cares for the homeless people. There's a few people that will be helping that morning. We need to prepare the bentos. We'll be serving it warm. We have a few volunteers, and we're looking for a few more. So if you're interested, please either see Cynthia or myself. Okay. Let's see. Now we have a message or announcement by Prudence.
Good morning. It's very short. You know, we've been having Ikebana classes here at our temple, and we had to have a long pause, and now we're open again. And so we have a new instructor. She's from the Sogetsu school, and she's going to be having classes here on the first and third Wednesdays from 2 to 4 p.m. So if any of you are interested, please let me know, because she has a limited number of students she can take. She'll take up to 12. And there is a fee for, it's $15 per class. And if you're a member of Windward Buddhist Temple, you get a $2 discount. So anyway, if you decide that you want to be, join the class, let me know and I'll give you more information. Okay? Thank you.
And Cynthia has some announcement. Rest your arms, Joy.
Good morning. Today is bingo day, so those of you who are here today get a special treat. So it's going to be in the social hall while you're eating, or maybe a little while after you're eating. Then we'll play bingo on that side. Okay. So birthdays, yeah. No. Okay. So in lieu, as part of the birthday celebration today, we also would like to recognize those of you who have birthdays in April. So please stand and don't be shy. Please stand in April. How many birthdays do we have? All right, good. So take a picture in the front. So can you come up front so we can take a picture of you, please? Okay, quickly, come on. And we're going to sing to you too, so come on. Shirley. Prudence too, yeah. Okay. You just stand in front to be recognized.
Use this table.
Oh, stay. Please stay. Yeah, right in the middle. Just stand in the middle, please. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to sing Happy Birthday, okay? 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Somebody has to blow out the candle. Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay, we give the first pieces to the birthday people now. Okay, any other announcements for today? Oh, Bob.
Make a quick one. Now the library is open for the children's book. I rearranged it so it'll be on the left side on the top 2 shelves. So please take a look at it, and when you're free time, go look at it, and you can take it out now. I have it all arranged.
Thank you, Bob. Okay. Otherwise, we're ready for refreshments. So let's say words of thanksgiving. If you don't know it by heart, it's on page 126 of the red service book. We are truly grateful for this wonderful food, a gift of life. May we share its benefits with all beings. As we partake of this food, let us remember Amida Buddha's compassion, which surrounds all people and all forms of life. Namo Amida Butsu. Itadakimasu. Thank you very much, everyone.